Hello, my loves. How is everybody doing today? I hope everyone is having an amazing day today. So, today I want to share more about myself. There's a lot of other topics that I want to talk about for sure, but today I want to share about myself. And what I want to share is my love for the gym. And I want to talk about this because it's really been hitting me hard. As you guys know, I've been in a big death and rebirth, and I've been deep in diving into who I am as a soul, as an individual, and it's just an incredible deep soul search since this past October, September. I left September. I keep saying October, but September. It's been a deep soul search. It came with a lot of, you guys know, solitude and isolation and loneliness, and I'm grateful for it because I'm out of it now, coming out of it. But through this entire process of finding who I am and figuring out who I am, the gym has been there for me. And I know it sounds, it's crazy, and I had said this in a post, it's crazy how you can love something so much that isn't even breathing. And I had this before with soccer, and I've always been an athlete. I started playing soccer since I was 5, and I had torn my ACL, my meniscus in high school, and soccer was my one and true love, passion, and it was taken from me, and I had to find another one, and I found the gym, honestly, and I love it. Like, I love going. I go every single day. And yeah, it's beautiful because, I mean, obviously the benefits are mental health, and you get a banging body. You get a nice looking ass body because of it. It's a nice booty cheek. But no, I to be serious, it's I've always loved the gym, right? And there's a lot of aspects that go into me loving the gym and working out, right? And so I guess the first aspect of it is, as you guys know, I had to grow up, in survival mode and in a very abusive, with an abusive parent. And I had to be tough and hard, and I couldn't cry. And, I had to take the abuse, and I had to shut up. And it was a lot to handle, growing up. And so, when I would play soccer, I let out my toughness. And then since I wasn't able to do that anymore, the gym was a place for me to let out my toughness. Like, it's more of a mental, I guess, challenge for me. It's a way, because when I work out, sorry, there's a hair right here. When I work out, I don't know, and this has always been me, I've always pushed myself, my body, whatever the fuck I do. And I do believe that I'm learning how to be more soft when it comes to that. But I have a lot of trauma with being tough. And even now, if I'm being totally honest with you guys, I don't know how to be 100% vulnerable. And it's crazy because I'm vulnerable here on YouTube, and I can speak my truth, and I could speak about, things that people are scared to talk about my mental health, about, my experiences. I can speak about that. But that comes easy. Like, I know it's vulnerability, but I think I dissociate what I've actually gone through. No, because I feel it. I think it's because I'm seeing it in a way where I'm helping others. For me to actually, I've never, ever, 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 ever had the chance to be vulnerable with somebody. Like, to actually, because I can talk about this and it's like whatever, but I guess to actually talk about it and actually talk about it with somebody, and they, like, when I would go to therapy, I was only in therapy for 4 months, not even, like, 3 months. And she was like, you're done, like, you're good. And the thing with me is that I was just always incredibly self-aware. So that's why I never did therapy, because I was like, okay, they're telling me everything I know about myself already. So whenever but if you need therapy, take it, because it helps. I'm not going to, it helps. So take it. But But like when she would actually talk to me, it was so uncomfortable to let out those emotions because I know what I went through was traumatic and I know it wasn't okay. But when somebody feels sorry for me, it makes me feel really uncomfortable because then I have to actually feel bad for myself. No, because I can see, that's the thing. I can empathize. When I'm alone, I empathize and I know. And I feel bad for myself and I know. But I've never had the opportunity to actually like be vulnerable with somebody. No one, I've never had a friend, I've never had somebody that's like me, that, because I'm somebody people could come to and be vulnerable to, and I will not judge you, but I've never had a me in my life. I mean, I do that to me, but you know what I mean, like with another person, it's uncomfortable. It really is uncomfortable, and part of me, I want to be soft and vulnerable so bad with somebody like on that level, but I don't know if I'll ever get there. Because I don't think I need to. Yes, there's like maybe a want. I don't think I need to because I'm surviving and thriving and not even surviving. I'm just thriving and happy the way that I am. But I totally went off topic. I always do that. Shit. But yeah, to get to the point, yeah, so when it comes to working out and I let out my toughness, I let it out. It's a way for me to push myself mentally. And it's a way for me to let out all of that, I guess, the strong within me, the toughness within me, but not in a bad way. It's a healthy thing. I've learned to balance that in a healthy way with my softness. And that's one thing that I recently discovered is I know how to be soft. I've been trying so hard to be soft, and I've always been soft, but there's always been trauma over that, and I'm at the point to where I'm soft, but I'm also balancing out my toughness. And your girl, I let that out with the gym, and I could be tough in a healthy way, and I could push myself. And so that's why I go to the gym mostly, is because I need an outlet to let all of that out. There's too much like hardness within me that is a part of me and I don't want to get rid of, the healthy toughness, hardness that I don't want to get rid of because it's made me me. And so I don't know what I would do without the gym. It's a big part of who I am. It's a big part of my personality. It's a big part of my mental health and my happiness, and I love that part about me so much. I love that within me. But okay, and then the other aspect of it, the reason why I go to the gym, or the reason why recently it's been hitting me, like these past 9 months, the gym has been my best friend. Such a great support system to lean on for me. Because you guys knew, I told you I had to rediscover myself, and I had left a relationship that I would known since I was 19, 18, and it was hard and it was scary, and I needed to rediscover who I was. And I moved into my own apartment all alone with no support, and it was a scary fucking journey, I'm gonna be honest. It was so scary and lonely, and I mean, I came out better because of it. I'm me because of it. I found out who my soul was, and I'm so fucking strong because of all of this. But I'm being open and honest with you guys right now. And so these past, 9 months, I've been going to the gym every single day to the point to where my body was hurting and I couldn't get out of bed. So I needed to like relax. I needed to take a few days off. I was going every single day. It's a healthy addiction, you guys, I promise. But it's because it was a place I can just disappear for the entire morning. I can just go disappear there, and I can be myself, and I can be locked in, and I can get in touch with my mind and my body, and I can get in touch with the strong side of me, but also the soft side of me. I got in touch with, I learned so much about who I am, and I learned that that's a passion of mine, and it's a form of self-love for me. Going to the gym is a form of self-love for me. And like I said, who would have known that you can love something so much that doesn't even breathe? That you can have such a strong relationship with something that doesn't even breathe. And it's a part of me. And I think because you can dive so deep into who you are when you're there, and get in, I don't know, just get a sense of who you are, your soul. For me at least. And it's a beautiful thing. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about that because I really wanted to share that with you guys. I'm very hard and tough in certain situations. I'm very independent. I'm a tough bitch. But like I said, I've been learning. I want to be soft. I don't want to be tough. Like, yeah, in the gym, but in my everyday, I want to be soft. And the gym has been a beautiful outlet for me to express my toughness, because like I said, I don't ever want to get rid of that part of me. I just don't need it to survive anymore. I don't need that part of me, that toughness that was needed to survive, because I'm not in survival mode anymore. I'm not surviving. I'm not in a household that required me to survive. I'm not. I'm by myself, and I'm safe, and I'm loved, and I'm happy, and I understand myself on a soul level, and I know it's just a gym for some people, but for me, it's my personality. Like, I have a degree in kinesiology, so the body and sports and the gym have always been a part of me, who I am. And because I lost my first love, soccer, and it was a big heartbreak. It was such a big heartbreak because I lost that. I needed to find something else, and I found the gym. And it's just always a part of my personality to be that way. I don't even know how to explain it, just to have that toughness, that outlet. And you know, you can go to the gym and you can heal, and you can let out all your anger, and you can let out all your sadness. And if you don't want to be seen, you just put your hood on. And I always go with the hat on, and you lock in and you listen to music, and you're vibing, you know, and you're bettering yourself, and you're pushing yourself, and you're seeing how far you can go, and you know, you're seeing how tough you are, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see the progress, to see like your strength mentally, not physically. I mean, physically is pretty cool too, but mentally, and to know that like this is something that you're dedicated to, and you do this for you. Like, I do it for myself. Like, I do it because I love myself, and it's a big part of me. I don't know what I would do without it. I really don't. You know, I take a few days off to rest, but like when I came back from EDC, I couldn't really work out the way that I wanted to. And I was so sad because I needed that routine. Like, I needed to be there because it was just a safe place for me. It makes me feel so safe and so happy. And there's not really days where I don't have a good lift. Like, maybe some days I'm too tired, but even if it's a shitty day, because I'm not going for any, I guess, goal. Now that I'm doing it, I'm like, okay, I want to get my quads bigger, and you know, but because I'm not doing it as a career or anything like that, I don't need to like worry too much about the lift. It's just to get in that mental space of, this is me, and I'm doing this for me because this is my passion. And this is my passion. Speaking on YouTube or on TikTok or whatever, helping others heal is my passion. Healing myself and healing others is my passion. It's what my heart came here to do. And I'm living it. And I'm so grateful that I have the resources to drive to the gym. I have the resources to purchase a gym membership. I have the resources to have gym clothes and headphones and, you know, like little things. I have the resources to get knee sleeves and hand straps. And I know it sounds so funny saying it, but it's true. I'm so grateful that I have these resources that allow me to be in this state, you know. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about was that. I know, I just wanted to share who I am with you guys because I feel like I want you guys to get to know me and there's so much to me than you know, my spiritual side. And obviously my spiritual side is a big aspect of me, but there's so much more to Irene, to who I am, to what makes me me, to what builds my character, my personality. So yeah, I'm grateful to be here with you guys. But that's about it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next video. Bye everyone.